Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Today I am jumping straight in with a highly requested video. It is my home tour. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. I will leave all the information and links to most of the products that are still available down below. So let's get straight into it. So this is the front door that you come in. That mat, I agree, needs a wash, so let's just ignore that for now. Upon entering our house, this is pretty much the view you get. It's kind of like a multifunctional room, this one. I'm actually just going to pan back to this side of the room firstly. These shoe cabinets, which are very handy, are both from Ikea, as is the mirror in the middle there. Then on the top of the units, we just have a little photo frame, which is from Ikea, which also has an Ikea gift bag in it, which I kind of took inspiration from them doing it in store. Then we have a candle from Aldi, a couple of other homeware bits. Usually most of my homeware comes from TK Maxx and HomeSense, as do those skulls and the marble tray that they are sitting on. Then as we pan round here, we have a kind of little cloak rooms style area where we just hang up our coats that we use on a regular basis. Storage at the top there we actually aren't currently using. And then down here is another Ikea unit which holds more shoes, and it's very messy. It kind of stresses me out a little bit, but to be honest with you, it is reality. Then this little footstool I love. It's from Ikea. I think it's called Beckfam. The little rope basket on top there is from HomeSense. And then the drinks trolley is our kind of like fairly new addition, which I absolutely love. It's from a brand called AMARA. I'll link it below, along with on top there's like a candlestick and candle, which they very kindly gifted to me. And then we just generally have a few bottles of some of our favourite drinks, a couple of cocktail glasses, both from TK Maxx there, and then some magazines as well. Then moving across, we have an Ikea Mom Unit, and again that 4-stick candle holder is from AMARA. The rug that you're seeing here is from Ikea, and I got it discounted in that bargain corner section that they have. I don't know why it was in there because they have it full price. There's no imperfections on it or anything, so I think I just got a steal there. And then the Hessian poof, which again is another new favourite of mine, which I absolutely love, is from AMARA, as is the throw that's on top of it. The beanbag is from B&Q, and the sheepskin throw is from Ikea. The big plant in the corner there I absolutely love. I love plants inside, and that is just, it just freshens the room up. It adds that pop of colour. I just absolutely love it. The basket that it comes in, that seagrass basket, is from AMARA, but I've also spotted quite a few in TK Maxx and HomeSense. Keep your eyes out for them. And the plant itself was only £20 from B&Q, so I thought that was a pretty good price. Another favourite part of this room is the log burner, especially in winter. It's so nice to get all cozy in here, maybe have our dinner in here, we sit on the floor and just chill out by the fire. If you're into reading, it's like the perfect little spot. We have a little faux cactus plant in front of it there, which is from Poundland. No, it's not, it's from Primark, sorry. And the stand that it's on is from Poundland. The geometric candle holders are actually lampshades, which we bought online ages ago for Tom's Bar restaurant in Burnley. And then on the mantelpiece there, we have our pièce de la résistance in this room, and it is this beautiful print from Desenio. I am not sponsored by them, nor is this video sponsored. I know they work a lot with bloggers, but I genuinely just love their work. I love their prints. The frames themselves, I'll be honest with you, are okay. But I do think you can get more affordable ones online for very similar quality. I just am in love with this print. It's very Marrakesh, Moroccan inspired, which you guys know I absolutely love. I love the kind of mix between Moroccan and then Scandinavian houseware, as you can tell with all the Ikea. But yeah, the little reed diffuser on the left there is from Aldi. I get most of my candles and reed diffusers from there. They're so affordable, they smell really well, they look just like Jo Malone. And then the little plant there is from B&Q. The plant holder is from TK Maxx. As I said with the Desenio prints, I'm not sponsored by them, but I do have a discount code. It's not an affiliate link. I don't earn commission on it or anything, but if you are interested, I'll leave all the information down below about the code. It is only open for a limited time, so if you want to check out Desenio prints yourself, then have a look and don't forget to use my discount code. Then on the right we have a candlestick and candle on top there, which was a gift. It's from Jasper Conran. There's a little elephant ornament ornament there, which is from Poundland, and then the concrete planter is from AMARA. Now this might be a little bit backlit because of the windows there, but we have the jukebox in the corner, which we never use. I feel like we should use it more often, as do we have that lamp, which again we don't really use because we have the Philips Hue lights in here. We can dim them right down and just make it all moody. This desk is the same one that I have as my vanity upstairs, and it's again from Ikea. We just have a big screen there which we can plug our laptops in to have double screens when I'm editing. It's very handy. We also have a concrete tray there just to keep little knickknacks in, a photo frame, plant and candle, and then on the windowsill we have a couple of plants, some geometric plant holders. Pretty much everything you see on there is from either Primark or TK Maxx. Then over on this side we have two trunks there which are Tom's. I don't know where he got them from. He had them when I met him, and there's another big one in the lounge as well, so I really like them. We keep a lot of DVDs in there. We have another little Ikea photo frame on top of it with an Ikea gift bag, which I just think is quite a unique touch. And then the candle holder there, that geometric design, is again from AMARA. This shelving unit is from Ikea, and it's actually designed for like commercial kitchen units where you can store food and pots and pans and everything. Because it's only $9.95, I think it's so affordable that I quite like that steel element, and I think it can be fine in a like house just as equally as it can be in a commercial kitchen. So that is from Ikea. There are a couple of big kid kind of things at the bottom there, some puzzles which I find quite therapeutic, little Lego Volkswagen camper which we just built. We've also done a Mini and a Ferrari. And then we also have a basket there, wire basket from Sainsbury's Home. Some of my monochrome books are stored in there and next to it, and then Tom has some architectural works that he's doing on top of there. Just because they're quite big, they fit in perfectly there, so they're just sat on top. And then we have an artificial plant from Ikea. Those baskets are amazing. I absolutely love them. I've got a smaller one in there as well. They were from TK Maxx, as was that Moroccan silver style one on top. And then that little vase there, La Boutique des Fleurs, it says on the front of it, was from Home Bargains. So as you come out of this room, it kind of leads into the staircase and into the main living kitchen area. Okay, so as you come into this room here, we have kind of like an open plan little kitchen area and living area. This is probably where we spend most of our evenings, here in front of the television. Either that or we'll tend to watch TV in bed if we're like having an early night. And then if I pan all the way around and start over here on the right, we have a cupboard there which you can kind of see the door, and that leads into like a cellar area. So I won't take you down into the cellar. It's pretty much a storage space for Tom's bike, cricket gear. We just recently cleared it out and it was a fair mission, but now it's in working order. It keeps the Hoover, everything like that in there stored away. And then we have this little area which is a couple of plants and candles, which I love. The wooden ladder tray is from Sainsbury's Home. And then the seagrass basket there in like a chevron design is from AMARA. The tray there on the floor with some candles and a big reed diffuser, which by the way, that reed diffuser is from Rituals and it is amazing. I love Rituals for products, and for reed diffusers and candles in particular. The scent is so strong and so amazing and lasts so long that it's well worth the investment. And to be honest with you, I don't think they're that expensive. I feel like they're quite affordable compared to some other high-end brands. Then moving from this little section over here, we have our main TV in the middle of the room. Another section over there which I'll go into more depth in a second, but let's just show you this little sofa area. How comfy does our sofa look? It's not the comfiest, I'm not gonna lie. We had to deck it out with cushions and throws to make it soft and comfy, just because the cushions were starting to wear a little bit. I think we need to replace the main cushions, the black ones for the sofa, just to give it a bit more like back support. But for now, we've got these throws which are mostly from HomeSense, and then a couple from B&M Bargains as well, as are the cushions. But that Moroccan style one in the middle there, which is my favorite one, that one's from Primark. That white throw on the end where there's a tray on it is from a charity shop, which I did a charity shop haul recently, which you guys really seem to love. So I'll leave it linked below if you haven't had a chance to check it out yet. But I got some real good bargains, including that throw. It was only $4.99 and I love it. The tray itself was the second part. It's the bigger tray to the smaller one, which is from AMARA. And then on the top there, we just have a couple of candles. And that, I think it's a Miller and Harris one, that one on the right, which just smells really good again. And then the reed diffuser is from Aldi. This rug, I love the print of it. I just wish there was a bigger version. It's from B&Q and it's called the Eleanor rug. And then we just have on top of there a book. I think it's actually a Next Home catalogue. And then on top of there is a like hammered effect bowl, which we keep some matches to light the candles in the evenings, a remote and the PlayStation remote, just to, whenever we put on a DVD, we use our PlayStation. So they're there to hand. Inside that trunk, which again, I don't know where Tom got them from. If I can find out, I will leave them linked below. That trunk is full of DVDs. And then on top, we have a nice big candy bowl there, which has a few goodies and treats in, which is naughty, but I love having chocolate in the house. And then we have a gorgeous print there, which is the Queen crying, and it actually came from Tom's bar. He had a couple of others as well, but in like coloured prints. But I accepted it on the basis that we would have the gold one. So moving over to this little section here, we have the majority of my monochrome books, which I've done a full monochrome book collection, like coffee table book collection video, which I'll leave linked below if you're yet to check it out. And then I have a few plants there in different plant pots. The one at the back, the big grey one, is from TK Maxx, and it's filled with some real eucalyptus, and I can't remember the name of that other plant, but it's real. And then there's a faux eucalyptus plant in front of that, which is in a Poundland vase, which I spray painted in white. That Buddha's also from Poundland, as is the little tea light holder next to the vase. And then this little section here, this coffee table, at first I wasn't so sure, but the way that we've got it set out like that, rather than using it as a coffee table, I really like it. Because of the glass top, we keep 3 big coffee table books in there. So one's like a David Attenborough style Arctica, it's called, big book. And then there's a Tom Ford book on top of that. And then a Chanel catwalk book. Both of those fashion books, the Chanel and the Tom Ford, were both found from HomeSense. The Chanel one in particular was a real steal. I think full price that book is about £48. I got it for $7.99. And then we have the print there with the cactus in an Ikea frame, and the print itself is from Ikea. We have Google Home there, which is ready and set up for playing music when we like to play music out loud. It's incredible. The speakers are so good. We're really impressed with that. We preferred it to Alexa, but shh, we won't tell her that. And then we also have in the very corner there, I don't know if you can see that, it's a Canary Home. So it is a camera, which some people find a bit weird, but it also monitors the air temperature and the humidity. So if ever you were to have a leak or a fire and you were out, you'd be warned straight to the app on your phone. So it's a really clever device. And then down there on the floor, we have a bucket with some faux fern leaves, which are from Poundland, and then a glass vase with some like ball decorations. They're both from Ikea. And then that little upside down light bulb thing on the floor there is from Primark, and you press the top button and it's got some fairy lights in, so it's very pretty at night time. And then moving over to our kitchen area here, it's fairly compact, it's all we need. On the right there we have a new addition, which is this print here from Desenio. They had quite a few different like kitchen prints, which this one was my favorite. Then moving across here, we have a couple of stools there. We keep our bin under there. There's my handbag just chilling on the side. We have a kettle and a sous vide machine, which is basically a slow cooker. Really, really good, highly recommend. Kind of expensive, but it is worth it. And then we have a wine kind of rack there, which is looking pretty sparse, to be honest with you. All of our nice drinks are on our drinks trolley in the front room. And then we have our sink area, kitchen units, our washers in there as well. Then as you come out of the main living kitchen area, we can head upstairs where we find 2 double bedrooms, a bathroom, and you can just spot a couple of little Desenio prints there, which are actually my favorite ones. So as you come up the stairs, this is what you see. There's our laundry basket there on the bottom left, and a couple of our Desenio prints there. These 2 are probably my favorite, especially the one on the right. It just reminds me of our trip to Marrakesh, and yeah, I just love it. So moving from the landing into our bedroom, this is the biggest of the 2 bedrooms, hence it's the one we choose to sleep in. Okay, so upon entry into the bedroom, we have our main bed, and then we have quite a lot of Ikea furniture in here, just because keeping it nice and light and bright with whites, greys, and mostly monochrome tones. So upon entering there through that door, we have our dressing gowns hung up on the back of the door there. Then we have the Ikea Mom Unit in the middle for, there's 6 drawers there, so we keep mostly like underwear and sports gear, and then a few homeware knick-knack bits in there. And then Tom will use that dresser as his worktop, so it's a little bit cluttered, a little bit messy, but it's his space, so I just kind of leave him to it. And then we have this wardrobe here, which is the Pax unit from Ikea. These are all my clothes in this wardrobe. We have a few little boxes and hats and wrapping paper up at the top there that we store. Then we have bedding up there as well, because that's kind of hard to reach for me. It's quite a tall unit, so we just keep the bedding up there. And then moving down from the bedding to the right hand side there, I keep like some jackets and lightweight kind of duster coats, denim jackets, a couple of leather jackets in there as well. And then moving over to the left, that's where I keep most of my tops and shirts, and again kind of color coordinated from lights to darks with a few beige, neutrals, greys in between. You can basically customize these Pax units to fit your needs. So we decided to put a trouser rack in, which is really, really useful. And then this hanging section here has more like dresses and skirts and things like that. And then I have these trays underneath, which again on the left I keep different tops and t-shirt dresses and things in both drawers. And then over to the right there, the top drawer is mostly leggings and the bottom drawer is pajamas. And then moving across to the windowsill, we have, I'm going to say her name and she's going to light up, Alexa. So there you go, she's lit up there. The plant there is a fake plant from Primark, as is the reed diffuser from Primark, and then the little vase behind there is from Poundland. Then this here is my makeup unit and my main dresser unit where I get ready in the mornings. The chair is from Amazon, but I'll try and link it below. And I've just thrown a sheepskin rug over it from Ikea and put a little cushion there again from Primark. And the desk as well is from Ikea, so again I'll link it below. Moving across to these units here. We have this square kind of unit again from Ikea. It's quite a well-known one, so I'm sure you'll have seen it before. And then on top we have a few photo frames. We also have a jewelry box up there, and then the little gap that you can see in there, I store some of my perfumes as well. So it's not in direct sunlight, because I know you're not meant to put perfume into sunlight, but they are all there out and handy, ready for me to use. Then this silver hanging thing here is something that we picked up from TK Maxx, and it's just very handy for when you get home in an evening to just kind of throw your outfit, and you know, if you're too tired to put things away, just rather than having it sat on the floor, then you can put it on there. And then moving across and down, we have a recent addition. This little rug here is from B&M Bargains. And then again, panning across, I sleep on the left, well, for you, left-hand side. So there you can see my laptop and phone just chilling there on the side. That's pretty much all I keep there. I just like to keep it empty. This is generally where I will film most of my videos and hauls and things. So I get quite a lot of questions about the bedding, the wallpaper, and the actual bed itself. So the bed itself was from the White Company, but quite a few years ago. The bedding is all pretty much TK Maxx and HomeSense, and then the wallpaper was from an independent seller again about 5 or 6 years ago, but it's just damask print, it's called. And then on the right hand side there, Tom has a little charging dock which I bought him from Ikea, which is really handy. He just sits his phone on top of it without needing to plug it in. He also has a little grey concrete tray just to keep all his knickknacks, his headphones, his change and keys and all that kind of stuff. And that is our bedroom. And then directly ahead of you there is our bathroom. Firstly, apologies if it's a little bit echoey in here. This is our bathroom. It's all very neutral with creams. My favourite part about this, looking down there, is that bath mat, and believe it or not, it was from Primark. Moving across to our bath there, we rarely have baths, but we do have a nice deep bath, so when we do have one, it's a real luxury. We fill it with lots of goodies, bath bombs, bath soaps and everything, and bath salts. And then so what I do have is a little bath tray there, which if ever I want to prop up an iPad and watch some videos or even a book, and then light that candle. We've got a reed diffuser there as well. Both of those are from Aldi. The bath tray itself was from the range, and then there's a little sponge there as well, which was from a gift set, but they have them in Home Bargains for I think about 99p. Moving across to this little trolley, which is an absolute favourite of mine. I found this in the clearance at TK Maxx, and it was like quite heavily reduced because there's a slight defect with one of the wheels, but because we don't move it around or anything, it just stays there, you can barely tell. So in the bottom we keep a couple of spare toilet rolls and some hair products. In the middle is mostly Clarins and skincare, and that little rope basket is again from TK Maxx. And then on top we keep some of my like bath oils, moisturizers and face products that I use on a regular basis that also look quite pretty. And then moving across to our windowsill there, we have a wire basket which is from Primark, full of Lush bath bombs. And then that big glass bowl there is from TK Maxx. They have loads to choose from. They're very reasonably priced. I think that one was about $5.99 full priced, and it basically is filled with a load of samples and things that you can get from like magazines or things that have been sent, advent calendar, beauty bits. So all things that are quite small sample sized, that instead of keeping boxed away, having them out on display in a big bowl like that to delve into anytime you want, and they're all kind of on show, so it's like one big treat jar. Then there's not really much to say about this, but this is just our shower unit. We have a handheld shower there, which I always use to rinse out my hair because it's really powerful, but then we have a big square waterfall shower, which is so luxurious and so nice. Then over here we have a little under sink unit, which we just keep some regular like daily products, toothbrush, toothpaste, things like that, mouthwash. Couple of hand soaps and hand moisturizers on the top there, both from Primark. Then this unit over here we like to keep our spare towels on top of, and then that little basket is also from TK Maxx. The unit itself is from Ikea, and then the baskets are basically filled with all different kinds of products. Shampoos, conditioners, spare body washers. Being in this business, you do get gifted quite a lot, which I'm very grateful for. So there's plenty in there for myself and Tom to dip in and out of and try out new products. Then coming out of the bathroom, we go into probably my least favourite room, and that is our spare bedroom. So this is kind of a bit of an awkward shaped room, so it's going to be quite hard to show you it, but essentially it is a spare bedroom, hence why the double bed is laid out there with some picture frames on the windowsill, all from Poundland. There's also a reed diffuser from Primark on there. The bedding itself is from a variety of places, notably Sainsbury's Home, and then that cushion there with the B on it is from Poundland. We have our ironing basket set out in here with the iron, just so that it's always out and ready for if we just have the odd item that needs ironing. It's not too much of a hassle to get it out. And to be honest with you, we keep the door on this room closed most of the time, so we go in and out, but we don't really have to look at it. We rarely have guests stay, but if we do, I would tidy this room up and just have a base for them to stay. That area over there with lots of bags stacked on top of each other are pretty much things that need to be filmed. So for haul videos, I've got some eBay packages there, I've got some clothing, Select, Lasula, Public Desire there. I'm going to do a collective haul, like fashion haul for them. I also have a massive Primark bag to do a big Primark haul still. So once I film them, then they all get put away. This rack here and these two units, I have a lot of spare hangers there on the left. I always use the velvet ones because they don't take up much room. And again, from left to right, colour coordinated mostly. We have lots of different jumpers, jackets, and a few scarves on the end as well. We have another laundry basket here just for any excess, because that other one, as much as I like the look of it, it doesn't actually hold that much laundry. If we weren't moving to Manchester at some point, hopefully this year, then I would probably install some more PAX units just to have it nice and pretty, but I don't want to invest too much more into this room. I'd also probably get rid of the double bed and have more of a seat sofa bed that folds out into a double bed, so it doesn't take up as much space, and you know, we can only get the bed out then if guests were to stay over. However, for now, it's pretty much a storage room. We also have some prints on the walls, which I'll just show you. I've just put some marble paper in that one on the left. That cactus is from Ikea, both the frame and the print. And then we have a little Fika quote print there, which I love that word. It basically is drinking coffee along with eating something sweet. Is that not the best thing ever? So that is from Desenio, and the frame itself is from Poundland. Along with the ironing board, we just have the trouser press there, and again, boxes of shoes stacked up because they just take up so much room, shoes. And then we have some more prints here, which I will show you now. So we have the mirror up the top there, and then kind of a little mini gallery wall, whereby on the left, that frame is full of photos that I've taken, like flat lay imagery that I've taken myself. And then this one at the bottom here are 3 different prints, all from Desenio, and then the frame itself is from HomeSense. Thank you so much for watching this home tour. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it. If you have any questions about anything you've seen that I've perhaps not picked up on or mentioned, just pop me a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I will see you again next time. Bye guys!